My man got tricked in Miami. That nigga cried, bro.
You got Bangkok?
He cried. That nigga cried, bro. Shout out. I can't even shout the nigga out, man. The nigga cried.
At my crib, I got baddies galore. They just blow all the rats on couture. On the beach, we just chill by the shore. I need MTV Chris for a tour.
All right, so transitioning to that topic that you wanted to talk about, transgender dating. So I'll set that one off because that's a hell of a topic. So on Facebook, there was a transgender girl out with a guy, and they ran into like this person in the bar that was a guy, and I guess he had disrespected the transgender girl and like cut her. And so
whoa, this is real spit.
This like happened for real, for real.
Like locally?
I don't know if it was locally, but it happened.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like it happened, and sparked up a whole rant. So exactly how do we feel about transgender dating? Of course, accept all people, but just some of the thoughts.
I really don't give a fuck personally. I just feel like if that's who you are, be that to the world. You know what I mean? Just don't be tricky with it. Some niggas is down with that shit. So you just got to be open into who you are and accept all the scrutiny that come with it. You know what I mean? But don't be trying to trick niggas, because that's where you playing with your life. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of people out there, just be upfront and honest and just, you know what I mean? Own that shit. I guess that's all you could say, right?
I've seen a couple of situations, and I read a couple of different things where, like, the girl will wait until after they've been intimate and to then say that, well, I was once a man. And I personally don't think that that's the way it would go. You should go about that. And I read all the comments, and then people who support them, Die Hard, who just support their community, saying that they don't have to disclose that. You wouldn't disclose if you had you wouldn't talk about, I had a knee replacement, but it's not the same thing.
Yeah, that's no.
It's not the same thing.
What the fuck? Hold up.
Yeah, I was looking at the comments.
Dude, I don't think you want me to. You don't want me to paint that picture for you. That's too easy. That's too, for my comic relief. That's too easy. That's too. But I really feel like that's. I don't think it's no justification. That's like, how about this? Flip it on them. How about if somebody had herpes? Would you want me to tell you I had herpes before? You know what I mean? Like, come on, be for real. Like, that's just, come on. Let's be adults about the situation. Like, once you get to a certain measure of life, you are whatever the fuck you are or you want to be. Like, it's up to you to own it, and it's up to you to publicize it. You know what I mean? If you want to put it out, you put it out. If you don't, you don't. What you do when you close that motherfucking door is your motherfucking business, not mine, because I'm good. I'm doing whatever the fuck I want to do behind this door over here, minding my fucking business. So don't come a knocking when the boat is a rocking. What you say?
You got something you want to get off your chest?
Oh, he's been awfully quiet.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
You got tricked in Miami, my nigga. You got tricked in Miami.
Nah, listen.
My man got tricked in Miami. That nigga cried, bro.
You got Bangkok?
He cried. That nigga cried, bro. Shout out. I can't even shout the nigga out, man. The nigga cried. Like, literally,
I ask
like,
my
he
girlfriend
cried.
this question literally all the time. It's probably one of the most confusing things in the world to me. So it's one of those things that I don't really have opinions on. And a lot of those things have been changing for me in life. So I just toss it into a bucket, right, of things I don't have opinion on. And that bucket consists of abortion, transgenderism, and, a whole host of totally different things where it's just like, I don't have an opinion on it.
Word. Like, and realistically, that's basically what I'm saying too. Like, it's not my fucking business. Like, you know what I mean? Like, hey, more power to whatever you want to do. This is America, the place where you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. To each his own.
I will be perfectly clear that typically people who spend a lot of time fighting for a specific type of social issue has what's the word that I'm looking for?
I don't know, nigga, but you better be careful.
I'm just trying to put this the best way possible. Liberals tend to do these things where they fight so hardly for one specific subject, and the people who are doing the fighting aren't the cleanest people possible. So I think that like we can kind of look at Malik Yoba as being the big sticking point here, him being Mr. I love all my transsexual women. And he was going around in the 90s.
Malik Yoba.
Yeah, and he was going around raping a bunch of transgender women. So it's
That's
a lot.
factual. Wait, is this factual? I don't know if this to be factual. I don't know.
Listen, if there's more than like 3 people who said, "Hey, yo, by the way, something like this happened to me by this person," then that more than likely happened by that person. But hey, who am I to know?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I just think that that's a sticky little accusation, and I think that I don't want to give Malik Yoba no shout out right now because I'm a little bit confused because New York Undercover was one of my favorite fucking shows. I almost was on it. I almost was on New York Undercover, and they picked this other fucking kid from my class with the dreads. Yo, shout out to New York Undercover, man. That was one of the greatest police shows of the early 90s. Shout out to, they don't make good shows like that anymore. But yeah, I don't want to touch on that too much. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, do your thing, baby. Come on, baby. Word up. Do your thing. Whatever that thing may be, do it. Just close your fucking door. Just do it.
Yeah, nah, you know what? Roy's door is always open.
Nah, my door ain't open.
My door is closed.
Well, hold on.
It's very closed.
Hold on. Nah, I am something like a superhero. So guess what? My door is open if you need to be saved. If somebody's threatening your life, my door is open for you. Guaranteed.
Yeah, just come into Roy's big arms.
Nah, don't come into my arms. Don't. But if somebody trying to threaten your life, yeah. Because I have a particular set of skills. Well, let's not talk about
set of skills.
Let's not talk about
them
that.
skills work.
You do know that his family got kidnapped twice and he was kidnapped. So obviously his skills didn't work at all.
No, listen, I'm not him, Joe. Joseph, I'm not him.
he's Batman. Oh man, I'm
the new Batman. I'm black man. Since I'm black, extreme black, I'm black man.
I'm black man.
Yeah, I'm rolling up. Ha, nigga, with a Draco.
Yo, shout out to the LGBT community for real.
Shout out to them. We love y'all. You know what I mean? Shout out to that dope ass show. Pose. That show's fire.
All right, we're not doing that. Hey, quick question. You know what really fucked me up?
Nah, we gotta shout out. We gotta shout out P Valley. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
We're skipping that. I need to talk about something important.
At my crib, I got baddies galore. They just blow all the rats on couture. On the beach, we just chill by the shore. I need MTV Chris for a tour.